Evaluate the following limit graphically and numerically. So take your calculator now and try to solve this problem. See what you can come up with. I want you to graph that and reach a conclusion for us. If you don't remember how to put absolute value in your calculator, you press your y equals, and absolute value function is under the math menu, if I remember. You go over to number, and there you see ABS. So you just tap enter, and it'll put absolute value in for you, and you put in the function, the number x. Use your arrow keys to get outside of the bars divided by x. So now I have my function. Let's look at a graph of this to begin with. And there's our graph. And remember, we're wanting to evaluate the limit as x approaches 0. Well, if here's x equals 0 is right here in the middle. Here's x equals 0. So we're worrying about that number. We're trying to figure out what's happening right here, okay? Well, what's happening to the left of it? I'm on the function here to the left of it. It's just a constant line. It's at -1. So it looks like from this direction I'm approaching the number -1. And on the top, on the right side, it's a flat line also. It's a horizontal line, and it's approaching the number +1. So at 0, the function is not approaching a number. It's approaching two different places. It depends on whether you're looking at it from the left, or from the right. So we can conclude it looks like that this limit does not exist. That would be our first thought here from looking at the graph. Well, now let's go and look at a table set, so maybe we can determine something from that. So if we go to our second table, we're worried about the number 0, so that's going to be our delta table, our table start, and our delta table we'll just leave at 0.1 for the moment. And now let's look at our table set. And at 0 we get an error, which we kind of expected. But what's happening around 0? The numbers here agree with what our graph said. Everything below 0 and less than 0, everything to the left of 0 on the x-axis is giving us a -1 value out. And everything to the right of 0 is giving us a +1. So that agrees with this. So from those two things there, we will determine that the limit does not exist. Does not exist.